Okay, been a minute since I've used the software, so I had to find it. Oh, excuse me. All right, so tonight we're going to venture into Legacy, which is something we haven't done on the channel yet, but I'm pretty excited about it. The Mana Trader series this month is Legacy. I'm not like a huge Legacy connoisseur or anything, if I'm being honest. I enjoy it from time to time, but that's about as far as I get. So the only decks I've ever really played in Legacy are Delver decks, Burn, and Mono Red Prison. So to start off tonight to play some games, we're just going to lead off with the need more Flame Rift. I mean, there's an argument for that's for sure. Um, but to start off tonight, we're going to aid or bust. Wow. All right. Well, that's aggressive, but I respect it. So, uh, what is going on? All right, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna start off tonight playing a little bit of Legacy Burn. Um, I don't know a whole lot about about Legacy, like the format and the way it shapes up and stuff like that. So it's like good Slag Storm. Okay. I really like. I mean, I love Flame Rift, but I feel like playing Price in the main is just more correct right now. So, well, I mean, I say right now. We'll see. I could be terribly wrong. So we're gonna go ahead and look for a match and see if it takes a while. It is Legacy, right? Yep, Legacy, April 2021. When's the thing? Continue with full prizes. My deck is ready and play now. Wow, we already found a match. That was really fast. More correct. Yeah, okay. So anyway, this is just the standard list that I was playing last time. Stuff. The good news is that playing Burn, the games will go fast one way or the other, so. As long as it finds us games fast. We're on the draw, which is unfortunate. This hand's great. We're going to keep this. Hopefully our opponent doesn't play like Chalice on one on turn one. Bayou. And just Stitcher Supplier. So we're playing against Hogak. Okay. So they're probably going to block, but we're going to attack anyway. I mean, really wish we had Graveyard Hate now. Is this going to be as bad for you in this matchup as Modern? I'm not entirely sure, if I'm being honest. I am not entirely sure. All right. I think the answer to that question is yes, because I'm pretty sure we've already lost this game. And he's going to put Hogak into play on turn 2. All right, well, thanks for playing. All right, well, we're going to concede here. Scoops Haagen-Dazs. That was quick. That was quick. We have no Graveyard Hate. It's going to be a quick league, guys. Okay, so we definitely want Searing Blood to try and pick off their stuff. It just helps a lot. Flame Rift would have bailed you out. Yeah, Flame Rift would have bailed me out. Okay. I think we can cut a Fire Blast. I don't know. Yeah, let's cut a Fire Blast. They can play around Price, so let's cut a couple of Price. And let's cut a Flame Rift. This will be on the play. I don't think we can keep this. I think we have to mulligan here. I think this hand's a lot better. We'll lead on Goblin Guide. If you had 2 lands, would you have kept for Eidolon? Yeah, if I'd had a second land, I would have snapped that hand off. I think that hand's great with Eidolon. Because, I mean, they play a 1-drop, and then they're forced to at least take 4 points off Eidolon, so Eidolon is just Boros Charm there. Cards. Wow. Okay. All right. We're going to at least force them to cast 2 more things to put their Vengevine back into play. Well, that sucks. I think we have to race here. Hope we draw Searing Blood, maybe? We get to put them to 8 here. Bolt Fire Blast doesn't do it, so we have to draw into Price of Progress. We get the Searing Blood in response, so we take 2, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, we would have died if we had done it a different way. So, maybe we get lucky and they bolt them, like they fetch or something beforehand. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, he's already just trying to go to combat. Flame Rift would have bailed you out. Dude, Flame Rift would have not bailed me out. You can get out of here with that trash. Yeah, we're just dead. That was rough. Would have been a draw. Yes, technically it would have been a draw. That's unfortunate. Our opponent put it like a. What does drawing there do though? Like we get to lose next game? The important part is Flame Rift. Listen, we're playing 1 Flame Rift because I didn't want to play a 20th land. Hi and good luck. So this hand has no threat, which is kind of rough, but if our opponent's playing non-basic lands, Price of Progress is just going to single-handedly win us the game. So we'll see what our opponent's on here. Hello. You too. Alright. It's weird to use 2 exclamation points like that, but whatever makes you happy. It's the mirror. Fuck. No, it's not. You're playing a Blood Mood? I'm playing Chalice? Okay. Our Price of Progress are inherently bad here. So, there is that. We do get 4 Smash to Smithereens out of the sideboard, though, which is pretty solid. So I can't even pay 3 to cast this? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So what happens? I just click no? Okay, that's weird. Alright, Price of Progress. I'm going to need you to do a lot of work this game. Stays exiled? Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I've never actually had that come up. Well, no, that's what happens off Teferi, so that makes sense. Okay. Fuck that card. Gary Boy has gotten me with it. Ah, okay, makes sense. It doesn't have on it First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1. Okay. So, I think we're just killing this thing here. It already has Lifelink, and if it gets a counter, we won't be able to kill it, so we're just going to get that off the field. Okay. So we're going to play this. Then if they, like, I don't know, we can Price of Progress them. It's better than nothing. I mean, Goblin Guide's at least like a damage threat. So next, they should make an Assassin's Creed game, but you're a dog and you're taking down animal control facilities. That sounds like the coolest game in existence, and I would play that until I died. That actually sounds pretty sweet. Goblin Guide's not a damage source because they've Chalice on one. That's stupid. Well, we're just going to hope that they draw like a bunch of non-basic lands. Well, it means we have 4 points of burn in our hand. Giant creature spells. Huh. Alright. So, that thing's basically hitting us for 6. Okay. Alright. Ooh, another giant. Man, that thing's stupid. Alright. This is like mono a giant prison? I guess? Yeah, I don't know. Seems interesting. So this gets to hit me for 6? Oh, that's pretty good. I feel like we have to hold Price of Progress, like... Ah, that thing's got lifelink. Yeah, we're just gonna pick him up here. Oh well. So Smash to Smithereens is a great place to start. And Firecraft also, or Vortex seems really good. Price of Progress seems pretty bad. Eidolon doesn't seem great. Some number of it on the play seem okay, but I feel like we'd rather have. I feel like we'd probably rather have Eidolon and cut some 1-drops here. Just as many other burn spells as we can have. Because they don't really win the game that quickly. Yeah, let's just bring in all of our stuff and just cut all the 1-drops we can. Yeah, we'll try it like this. And you can be all the cool fictional dogs from history. Balto, Tramp, Beethoven, the world is your dog. I mean, Joseph, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you've had some, I don't even remember what Carly used to describe your ideas, but I'm just saying, that one's really cool. Like, that's a video game that I would play, like, consistently. That sounds like really fun, honestly. We don't have any hate, but this hand's really good, so we're going to keep. We have a threat, and we have multiple ways to play around Chalice, so. Multi-dollar ideas. That's right, multi-dollars ideas. That's what she said. That was pretty funny. Chrome Mox, okay. Simian Spirit Guide. This feels like Chalice on one. Yeah, they're dumping mana Chalice on one. Okay. So we have 4 Smash the Smithereens in our deck we brought in, so. So we're gonna attack. We're gonna skewer them. And we're gonna suspend a Rift Bolt and say go. Really hope that our opponent doesn't have Trinisphere again. Would be bad for us. Mono Red Giant Prison. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan. It seems pretty cool. Stomp, okay. Math checks out. This puts them to 12. Eidolon doesn't seem terrible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Hoping, I mean, some part of it either involves them playing a 4-drop or higher or taking damage from the Eidolon. Ooh, a 5-drop. Does damage to the number of giant equal number to each non-giant creature? Interesting. So it's like a weird sweeper. This feels pretty aggressive, but we're gonna go for it. Get that thing off the field and then attack. Our opponent's at 10, and we have an Eidolon on the field, so I mean, it's not like it's like we're like super hard winning or anything, but Chalice is dumb online. Yeah, the fact that you can't Chalice check people is kind of dumb in my opinion. Our opponent goes to 8. Now they're going to play Bone Crusher Giant. This is a 5-turn clock. We have a lot of... so the Fire Blast play left us out to a lot of the... They should have to click it like it would cast a counter or something. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Like if they had to do something like that. And so... like Price of Progress that we boarded out would be good here. Flame Rift seems good. Smash the Smithereens is really our best draw, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Flame Rift, man. Flame Rift would be great here. This Chalice on 2 makes our Smash the Smithereens really bad. So now we're looking to draw Rift Bolt. Yeah, Rift Bolt. Like we need to go. Oh man, it's like kind of hysterical. Yeah, we'll say go. I mean, the game's not over. Like, drawing Smash at turn 2 late's a little disappointing, but what can you do? We go to 12. Like the race isn't over by any stretch. We can still pull it out here. Okay. Okay. Putting another Bone Crusher Giant into play. Having lethal. That's what it feels like. So let's hope it's not a land. Yeah, alright. Well, this league is not going our way so far. But that is okay. That is okay. I'd like to say that I think we're going to turn it around, but to be honest, I just don't know enough about Legacy, and as good as, like, as powerful as Burn is, everything kind of, like, dumps on it, honestly, so. Let go. Run away, but I'm running in circles. Run away, run away. Alright. Hey, we get to be on the play. That's cool. You should try the prowess deck. I'd like to know how it is. Okay, yeah, that's something we can do one night. I'm down for that. I think on the play we're definitely gonna. Like this hand, we're gonna keep this. I'd be down to try the prowess deck. Will you find a list that you like and shoot it to me? And we'll play it one night. Oh, our opponent's gonna force our Goblin Guide? Okay, interesting. Okay. Our opponent forces our Goblin Guide, cracks Prismatic Vista in the main. Game 1. Ponder. Chooses to shuffle his or her library. Okay. Attack for 1. Drawing a land would be good. Force of Will into Ponder means our opponent's not playing Chalice. So. Icefang Codal. Alright. Don't really know what our opponent's playing, but that's okay. Brainstorm during their main phase? Alright. I can get down with that. Plays a fetch land, so they're not brainstorm locked. Three other snow permanents, okay? Drawing a land there is not bad. We're gonna try and kill the Codal here, the Quaddle, whatever it's called, just because it does actually, like, in a death as a death touching blocker does present some kind of threat. So Taiga, bolt something. Okay, sure. Yep, bolt that. You take 2. Go to 11. We're gonna suspend Rift Bolt. Say go. Hopefully they don't play Oko here. Or do they ban Oko? I think Oko got banned, didn't it, in Legacy? Imperial Recruiter. When Imperial Recruiter enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less. Squee the Immortal. Alright, I have no idea what our opponent's up to. We're going to Rift Bolt this to get more points through. Let's go ahead and cast Price of Progress. Puts our opponent to 7, they go to 4, which makes Flame Rift or Fire Blast lethal next turn. So, I think they banned Oko from everything, including tabletop. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I thought I remember seeing that somewhere, but it's Legacy. Like, I don't play it enough to care about the format. Okay. Our opponent starts by drawing a card. Volcanic Island. You gonna play your Squee? It appears you're gonna play your Squee. Squee? Squee? Yep, okay. I mean, we're just gonna slam it. It's like if they counter it, we're gonna immediately cast Fire Blast. Alright, things that seem good against this include Sulfuric Vortex, Exquisite Firecraft, and Pyroblast. Cards that do not seem good against this deck post board include Flame Rift, a couple Price of Progress seem medium, we'll cut a couple of our threats, Eidolon seems great, Fire Blast, and Skewer seems weird, so we'll try that. This hand seems a little heavy on lands. I think I'm gonna mulligan here. Interesting. This hand's a lot better. We'll put a land and an Eidolon back. Cool. Suspending Rift Bolt gives them an option to either counter the Rift Bolt or, and if they do, we get to just slam our Eidolon, so that's nice. Ugh. Headset's driving me crazy tonight. We're also playing 19 basic mountains, which is kind of cool because I like being able to play. I don't like having to think about Stifle, which doesn't come up very often, but I have been stifled before. So I was gonna blow somebody out at the team open playing Legacy, and I was gonna Searing Blaze something, and I got stifled. So that was big sad. Okay, Pyroblast is also good because it allows us to fight later and do other things that we might like to do. Imagine they're either getting, I was like, yeah, they're probably getting like Taiga or like blue-green, whatever that one's called. Search your library for 3 cards, exile them, then shuffle your library, draw a card. Okay. Manipulate Fate. There's got to be some kind of relevance. Oh, they're going to put Squee into their exile, that's for sure. And then something else because they can cast Squee from exile, so. No, they're not. You may cast Misthollow Griffin from exile. It's a 3/3 with flying. And a land? Okay. Gonna be honest, don't really understand that. We're just gonna slam our Eidolon here and hope they don't have a Force of Will. Yep, okay, that sucks. They exiled Force of Will, that's interesting. There was some debate between Lava Spiking them, like just playing Lava Spike and saying go, and holding up Pyroblast for something, and then hoping we draw a land so we can play Eidolon and counter back next turn, but Birds of Paradise. We'll go ahead and kill that. I'd rather force them to draw a land. We're just going to say go here. If they try to put that thing into play, we're just going to counter it, so. Interesting. Okay, second Fire Blast wasn't what we wanted. Lava Spike you. So now they're probably going to try and cast their creature, and we are going to Pyroblast the creature if they cast it. Counter target spell if it's blue. Now they have another card they can cast. Add 1 mana of any color, where X is 1 plus the exiled creature's converted mana cost. So they get to infinitely loop that thing. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. That's pretty rough. I mean, I guess we could always, like, try to... Fire Blast just doesn't do anything for us. Is this what Food Chain does? So now they're going to exile this card, make 5 mana, cast it. They're going to make infinite mana and do something. I'm just not sure what. Alright, we're just going to 6 here and see what it is. I'd like to at least know how they're going to kill me next game. Nah, it's not going to matter. Because either way, no matter what they do, like, we're just going to 6 through the rest of the turn. Okay, no problem. You have your time. I don't really know what you have your time means, but I guess with the Imperial Recruiter on the stack, I could have actually have killed that thing and stopped this combo, but what did he search for? Oh. He just makes a bunch of mana. He just makes 40 mana and Ballista kills me. Okay. So this is a combo deck. Interesting. Which makes me want this stuff in more. Smash is bad. I feel like we want our creatures. Bring in our creatures. Cut our price of progress. Yeah, deck is fun, but needs too many clicks. What was that card called? Oh. Pyroblast seems good to fight over things. Vortex seems good because, I mean, I don't really know if Vortex is good, honestly, now that we're, like, seeing that this is a combo deck, but I still think it's worth having in, so. Pyroblast is good. I mean, Feels like Eidolon is also really good here. Like, honestly, being able to slam Eidolon onto feels pretty good. Well, we get to be on the play here. This hand's great. We're going to keep this. Next turn. So we're going to kill that. We're going to attack. Kill that thing. And then next turn we have Lava Spike and Rift Bolt. So we want to keep any ramp they have off the field. Was Food Chain 4 mana? Does anybody remember? I'm going to be honest. I might have to look that one up here. I think it was 4, but... Okay. Yeah. Oh, I pulled up his revealed cards, not that. Squeeze that. Okay, makes sense. Man, if that wasn't Rift Bolt, the game would be over. But you get one more turn, opponent. Wish we had Fire Blast here. Oh, he's going to force this. Interesting. Yeah. Take 6, go to 6, and then we have Rift Bolt puts you to 3, and then the and then we have 4 power in play. Food Chain is, yeah, so he's just dead. All right, cool. Unless he has another force here. Another force requires us to draw a spell. He'd have to have force and... Okay, doesn't matter. GG's. Alright, well, we won a game against Food Chain. Only ever, like, heard about the deck. I've never actually played against it or seen it played. So that was interesting to know that it's like kind of similar to like the way that the Heliod Ballista combo works in Modern. So, or I guess it's more accurate to Devoted Druid and the Vizier combo. You know, I have to say, I'm normally not like a big fan of like elves and stuff like that. Like, okay, so I really like elves. I like those. I like tribal decks. I feel like they really make me think about what I'm trying to do, and like I really like that. Oh, excuse me. They have a lot of lines, but I I've always wanted to play Ross Merriam. Years ago, Ross Merriam played at an open. He played combo elves with Vizier and Devoted Druid. And I never saw his list, but I always just thought that sounded cool, and I always wanted to play that. I might look that up and see if I can play that one night. That actually sounds like fun. All right, taking a minute to find a match here. We're 1-2. 1-2. Gotta be honest, I'd really like to win out the last two and finish 3-2. Get a treasure chest, get our 100 points back. I'm gonna have to trade some of my treasure chests in here to get some ticks. I don't know how many I have, but I've got quite a few now. I'm up to like 18 or 20 or something. No, opponent, we want to play Magic. Opponent! Opponent! Damn. Big sad. Okay, well, we'll start over. I don't know that it's really necessary to start over the search, but I do anyway. Oh, Lord. All right, here we go. Take two. Maybe we found the same person who's still not back. Let's hope not, but you never know. Oh, alright, cool. Man, we're on the draw again. That sucks. We like to be on the play. Our opponent keeps 7. Our hand's really good, especially on the draw. I mean, like, it's burn. You obviously always want to be on the play, but keeping 1-landers on the draw is okay. Honestly, keeping 1-landers on the play is okay, too, most of the time. You're kind of forced to sometimes, in my opinion. Oh. What does that say? Carpet of Flowers. At the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability, add X mana of any color where X is the number of islands target opponent controls. Sorry, buddy. Got bad news for you. No islands over here. Ooh, I wonder if our opponent's gonna like play Spreading Seas and other weird shit like that to give us islands. That would be bad. Ooh. No? You get to do it at each of your main phases? Oh, or you can use either one, I guess, is what it's saying. Let's Lava Spike. Our opponent's never going to fire back at us, so we're not worried about that. And we're going to attack for 2 here. We're going to represent that we have something, just in case they try to, like, flash in and block or something. But something, I don't know what our opponent's playing, but... But if they don't have something, they're dead next turn, so... Because Rift Bolt's 10... Chain Lightning 7, Flame Rift is 3, Fire Blast is dead. So, yeah, I mean, even if we don't have, even if they do have a way to kill our Swiftspear, it's still they're still dead. So, I wonder if this is like the same thing. I wonder if this is like some kind of like weird food chain deck with Carpet of Flowers. Uro. Ugh. That's stupid. So we're gonna Rift Bolt the Icefang Codal here. Codal, Quaddle, however you say that. Our Swiftspear is going to be a lot of points this turn, so... What is this thing? 5 cards? It's like Croaxer, right? Yeah. Okay. We're still going to try and kill it. I mean, it's more points, so... Put our opponent to 11. It's pretty... Wow, really? God, I hate you. I almost said that out loud, you douche. You almost got me, I won't lie. Alright, so... Hey, we did it! They didn't have a fetch land. It's like fetch land kills us. Alright. I still have absolutely no clue what they're doing. We're bringing in the same cards we brought in almost every matchup so far. Price of Progress isn't great. They can just play around it. It's one of those things that like they just play around really well. So I'm very skeptical of having it. We want to cut mana intensive things because we need all of our lands. And cause skewer just cause. Having Pyroblast is really nice because if they're ever in a tough spot and they ever have to go to escape their Uro, we can just Pyroblast it. Now, that might not always be the situation, but I feel like this hand's pretty great. Be better if we draw like a Goblin Guide or something here, but like this feels like Brainstorm. Main phase Brainstorm. Intertesting. I have to say I'm pretty thrown off by that one. We're gonna fire off our bolt here. Firecraft is good. We're gonna go ahead and bolt them again. We're gonna cast Skewer. Say go. Next turn we're gonna slam our Sulfuric Vortex. Our opponent's at 9. We're really winning the race this way. Codal, yep. Quaddle, Codal. However, Firecraft is always nice to just know that we have 4 free points whenever we need it. So this is Bant. I wonder if they're playing like Trotsky. Let's run out our Vortex and see what they do here. If it resolves, it's 2 free points. Like, sure, they get to counter it and stuff like that, but it is 2 free points, so. I don't understand why they didn't attack with their Ice Fang Quaddle. I mean, I know it's not like great or anything, but it in some way adds points to the board. Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells. Okay, that's interesting. Yep. Huh. So we're just gonna Lava Spike this. We're gonna. Oh, we can't hold up Pyroblast. Never mind. I mean, if that thing was blue, it'd be good, but they're like really close to locking us out of the game here. Honestly, like I don't know, like they're cutting us to 1 spell a turn, and it's sorcery speed because of Teferi. So. Uro is annoying. Really what we needed if we draw a land, we can skewer the Teferi. So if this resolves, they go to 11, but then we can Pyroblast the Uro, and we can play Eidolon. No, we can't because of Aethersworn Canonist. But if we do draw a land, we can, I mean... Please not Teferi number 2. Yep, alright, they're going to play Uro, which makes sense. They're going to go to 10, so... Either way, it's Eidolon into Pyroblast the Uro here. At least, I mean, it's what it feels like anyway. I mean, they are chipping away at our life total here, slowly but surely, so... we're going to say go here. Our opponent goes to 8. Swords. Try to kill that during the upkeep. Hopefully we can get away with this. It's not crazy to think that they have a counterspell in their hand. Counterspell probably ends the game here. Yeah, we can't beat this. The Canonist and everything else we can't beat. It's a tough scene. So, after that, do we want some number of Searing Blood? Is that too aggressive? Yeah, I think we want it the way we want it, and we'll try to get there. I mean, being able to Pyroblast Teferi, like, going into turn 3 will be sweet if we can do it. We also need to be able to resolve our Vortex, which is important. I mean, this hand's, like, great. We're just going to keep this and hope we draw. Hopefully we draw a land here. Drawing a land would be nice. It's like Ponder, Brainstorm, Preordain, something like that. I really like the cards Ponder and Brainstorm, if I'm being honest. Like, there aren't that many like blue cards that I really like enjoy and like. But Ponder and Brainstorm I really get down with. Like, they're just really good cards in my opinion. Like the functionality of those cards is really good. Is this going to be Aethersworn Canonist? We're going to try and kill this. They're probably going to force. Yep. You have to have Force of Will here because you tapped out. That was a boo-boo. All right. And try to put them to 8, which means land off the top wins the game if they don't have a counterspell. Land off the top wins the game if they don't have a counterspell. Damn it. Honestly, I'm going to play Swiftspear, kill Teferi. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I'm actually just going to go upstairs. Not going to lie. I kind of figured if they had a force, they would have used it to save the Aethersworn Canonist. Favorite blue card? Favorite blue card. Honestly, I don't know. That's tough. None of them? I mean, most of the time I would be inclined to agree with that statement. Carly said none of them. None of them. Honestly, oh man, that's tough. Did he leave on top? Chooses to not shuffle. That's not good. They don't have any green mana, which is good. And if they had a land, they would have drew it. They would have drawn it? Let's just go for it. Yeah, I mean, let's go favorite card from each monocolor, excluding Bolt. Excluding Bolt. I'm glad you put that in there, because that's immediately where I was going to go. What are you laughing at? It was. Oh. All right, let's... Taryn, what are you doing? All right, let's bust this down by color. Color. All right, so favorite. Let's start with white. What's my favorite white card? Like, man, this is really hard. My favorite white card. I have to say my favorite white card is probably Thalia's Lieutenant. Love Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, yeah, Firecraft off the top. Get bent, kid. Num, 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 num. Alright, so we're 2-2 in our league here. Okay, so Thalia's Lieutenant, my favorite green card. All these cards I keep thinking of have red in them. They're like green and red or white and red. Huh? Oh. Favorite green card. Favorite green card. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. This hand's great. I'm gonna be honest. Favorite green card, man, that's really hard. Do I? My favorite green card, man, that's okay. City of Traders into Chrome Mox. It's gonna be Trinisphere. What is that? Fireflux Squad. Chalice on one. All right. Well, we're gonna bolt you in response. My favorite green card's probably Collected Company. Rift Bolt's a good draw. So we have Thalia's Lieutenant and Collected Company so far. Legion War Boss. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna block the token, obviously. My favorite black card. Bump in the Night. That's easy. We're just gonna play this and say go. They didn't hit. They didn't hit a land drop. Favorite black card is Bump in the Night. Favorite green card is Collected Company. Favorite white card is Thalia's Lieutenant. Favorite blue card, probably Delver. I love Delver. I really enjoy Delver. All right. So after that, what do we have after that? Red. That's all that's left. I had to pick a favorite red card. Searing Blaze. Favorite red card, Searing Blaze. I love Searing Blaze. It always shows up when I need it. Shows up when I don't need it a lot too, but that's okay. The good with the bad. The good with the bad. So they're not drawing lands. We're gonna suspend Rift Bolt and leave our Eidolons in play and say go. And just kind of hold up until Price of Progress is really good. Because we can respond to City of Traders being sacrificed as the trigger that goes on the stack. Bada bing, bada boom. Thanks for playing. I mean, they may not be dead, but they go to 7 here. And if they play anything that's less than 4. Playing something for 5. Interesting. What is this thing? Attacks. You may exile another target creature you control. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card on the battlefield tapped and attacking. Okay. We go to 10. We go to 8. They go to 4. Flame Rift? Fire Blast will do. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, they concede. We won a game against that. Pretty surprising. Alright, so... I mean, I don't know if it's correct, but we saw a lot, and I do mean a lot, of 2 toughness things. So, we're going to cut Eidolon, Flame Rift, and Price of Progress. I don't know if this is correct, but we're going with it. Wow. So we're on the draw, and our opponent mulligans. We're going to snap this off, mostly in hopes of the fact that we have 4 sideboard cards in our hand, and we're hoping that's good enough. And if not, we're probably just going to cry ourselves to sleep tonight. Now see, this is the kind of leagues I want to be playing. It's 8:05, and we're playing our last match. Last night it was like 10 o'clock when we finished our last match. It was ridiculous. It was completely absurd. We're going to get our Swift Spear down while we can here. There's no guarantee that it'll be good or that we'll get in a lot of points with it, but we are going to get it down while we can. If nothing else, it sufficiently blocks later in the game, so that feels good. Oh my god. Oh my god, this Price of Progress is looking so good. Is Mono Red like Giant Prison a thing now? Is that like Mono Red Prison now? Is that like where we turn to in our time of need? We went to that? Alright. We're gonna suspend Rift Bolt. Part of me wants to just like play the Lava Spike to play around Chalice off the top, but I don't like if they had Chalice, they would have played it by now. They're gonna play their Bone Crusher Giant here, it looks like. Handwire Garrison. Alright, we're killing that thing. We are killing that thing. Played against that thing too many times in Standard. Alright, a land's good. We're going to cast Lava Spike here because all of our 2-drops are good. Plus, if he just plays the Bone Crusher Giant, we can't really play our Searing Blood, so... Ah, they do have the old Chalice on 1. That's good. I mean, that's good for us. So interestingly, we're actually going to smash the Chrome Mox here to take them off of mana. Because it feels like they're wanting to play something for more than that. Plus, we have a backup Smash the Smithereens. And honestly, our play really signals that we're playing to our backup Smash the Smithereens, but still, it's pretty good. Play Smash on this, play Goblin Guide and say go. We're not going to attack because he's just going to block, like Dodoy. So our opponent's at 10, and... Alright, so we're going to block the token. We're going to take 4, go to 16. This actually works out pretty well. We get to block favorably. We get to Searing Blood, the Legion War Boss. Actually draw a land here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what series of events has to happen here for us to lose this game, because it feels like we're in the driver's seat right now. Of course, I have said that and lost many times. And by many times, I mean like 3. Price of Progress, like, pretty much does it here. Really? Our opponent attacks here. Interesting. I respect it, though. Play a non-basic land here. Okay, they drew a removal spell. They have some kind of removal spell here, or they wouldn't have played like that. Is that an instant? Like stomp, a braid, stomp, okay. Please play Goblin Rabble Master here. Like, after seeing Searing Blood, our opponent has to realize that we're on Searing... or they don't! Alright, cool. So we lose the Mono Red Prison, then we beat Mono Red Prison. Alright. Mono Red Giant Prison. That guy wasn't really on Mono Red Giant Prison. That guy was on, like... I don't really know what he was on. Darren. Psst. So I'm not gonna lie. We played a league with Legacy Burn. The deck felt great. When it did, and then when it didn't, it felt bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't play the format enough to know what I would change. It feels like there's probably some graveyard hate we want. We just straight up lost to Hogak because we had no graveyard hate. So maybe we should be on 2 Firecraft, 3 Searing Blood, and like a couple Tormod scripts. Probably seems better. So yeah, that was a pretty decent league. it's since it's only 10 after 8, we're gonna take a small break here and we're gonna play another league when we come back, or we might play some arena. If you guys got something you want to see that